God then made man, the Italian for music and art, the French for fine food, the German for intelligence, and the Swedes their beauty, the Jews for religion, and on, until he looked at what he had created and said, "This is all very fine, but no one is having any fun. I guess I'll have to make me an Irishman." What do you think? The definition that you're all aware of is that, you've heard it before about Irish diplomacy. The ability to tell someone to go to hell and that they will look forward to making the trip. Most of you have heard that. Behold Ireland in the heart, more than the land our eyes have seen. Thank you. And so, the bells, out brief candle. Got that area. In the words of the forever young Brendan Behan, the bells of hell go ding-a-ling-a-ling. For you, but not for me. O death, where is thy sting-a-ling-a-ling? Thy victory. You may wonder where we came from. We were a community, a religious community in the Diocese of San Diego. The bishop one day came along to check out our orthodoxy, our unorthodoxy. When a bishop comes, it doesn't matter which one he's checking out. He's checking you out. Anyhow, one of the results of the thing was that he called me a model priest. And we felt good about it in the beginning, but we prayed about it. And I got suspicious. And I looked the word model up in the dictionary. And it said, a model is a smaller version of the real thing. So we got out of there fast. Didn't stop until Duluth. Anyhow, a moment. We're going to unveil it in a moment. I don't mean you. Apology to make first. I never introduced the people with me here for our little tribute to Jack. And on my right was Sister Misconception. And on my left was Brother Dominic of Napo. And we assure you that as a community each night we pray for protection from model bishops. Well, if we didn't love them, we wouldn't mention them at all. You can cry alone, but you need others to laugh with. Mirth is from God, and dullness is from the devil. For when we laugh, we agree with God that all is good. By the way,
now we met her at a disco in a dive in San Francisco, and that all might happen. And we seen her in the night. She was painted, she was scented, but she drove the man lamented. And he called her dust his father home, and shook exact and right, saying, take her in your arms and tell her that you love her. Take her in your arms and hold the woman tight. Won't you take her in your arms and tell her that you love her? If you want to love a woman, then be sure and do it right.
especially on this night, I think it's appropriate to wish you Dia Gwit agus Connairi on Boherlat. Translated means just God bless you and may the road rise before you. And thank you very much.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Very nice.
I know the people of Moose Lake are determined to do anything to build a new church, but I didn't think it would come to this.
But Marianne is a master gardener, and she also told me that if you take those shamrocks, you cross them with poison ivy, and take them to the Black Bear Casino, you'll have a rash of good luck. Tipperary so far away. And it's getting further every day, Eamon. They have Eamon Boland down there, he's from County Tipperary. And the roads in Tipperary aren't any better than Mayo. What's the difference between a billiard table and the roads of Tipperary? On a billiard table, the holes are on the side. But there is a story from Eamon's country. Eamon comes from a little village called Tumivara, and he comes from a farming community. And when Eamon was growing up, there was a neighbor that was blind, and he was very helpful. Eamon always helped this guy around. They went for walks and stuff like that. And one day they were in the middle of a field, and here was an angry bull charging. And of course Eamon ran for the ditch, left the guy there. The bull came up and nudged the guy, and somehow or other the blind guy was able to get a hold of the bull by the horns. It really roughed it up like in the rodeos, you know. And the bull walked away eventually, defeated.
And Emil came out from the ditch and said, "Gee, you did a terrific job there in roughing up that bull." And the guy said back, he said, "Yeah," he said, "if I could have gotten him off his bicycle, I'd have really roughed him up." Some of you have been wondering why I'm dressed this way. Well, when I was in Rome and had the audience with the Pope, and as soon as he found out I was Irish, he right away asked me if I knew Frank Patterson. Frank has the connections there, so I wanted to dress properly. And there's another reason too. We don't have a bishop at the moment. And I called the Chancellor, Father Dale, asking him about it. And of course, he was technical, first of all. He told me the technical term is that the see is vacant. No, the Episcopal see. And I was a little confused about that because I was getting confused with a vacuum. He straightened me out, anyhow. And I finally understood it. Something like, because in Ireland I came from the seaside, and the sea is vacant. It's like the tide's out. But anyhow, I am considering running. And stuff like that, and then I reconsidered it. Frank Patterson is a golfer, so I kind of related to him right away. And I was impressed because he told me he'd played at Augusta National. That's where the Masters golf tournament is played. And if ever you watch the Masters tournament, you realize towards the evening that there are shadows on the greens from the trees. And it's awfully hard to put through the shadows, get the right line. So in thinking about this thing about the bishop, I was, bishops wear big hats, up like that. And I figured when I would bend down to cut, it would cast an awfully big shadow over me. I'm really very excited, if you have noticed. Most of it is inside, and I'm not, well, it's something that even bishops don't have the opportunity to do, is to introduce Ireland's golden voice, Frank Patterson. Frank, it's all yours. Forget what I got to say. You're in Moose Lake, yeah. And it's Minnesota, not Manitoba. What's I going to? Yeah, I just simply wanted to thank everybody that's here. And I know you've come from all kinds of distances around, and anybody that in any way has helped to make tonight possible. Of course, including Frank and Eiley. And we were getting those questions, but they were mostly from the Twin Cities, that question of how, and the heck did I get you here? And I think they were kind of jealous. I figured you should have been at Orchestra Hall or O'Shaughnessy Auditorium or someplace like that. But folks, read the sign. We are the music makers.
I'm Conley from Cloquet, and I would like to introduce the famous and esteemed impresario from Carleton County. Please give a big hand for Father Michael Hayes.
I'm going to say very little this evening. Sometimes I feel like Ed Sullivan. I have no talent, but I have an ability to get people here, introduce them as new talent or famous talent or whatever. And I just wanted to mention Ed Sullivan because I'll use him again. Peace our task we ply, home's my cat and I. In our art we find our bliss. I have mine and he has his. Practice every day has made Holmes perfect in his trade. I get wisdom day and night, turning darkness into light. That's from the 8th to the 9th century poetry from Ireland. Okay, Sheila.
You know, what can I say? We're still back on that phrase, that or theme that I used before the Guthrie Theatre, that Tyrone Guthrie back in the 30s and 40s of the last century was developing the idea that there should be more of a rapport between the actors and the audience and vice versa. Well, I don't think that he meant that just for actors on the stage. I think it applies to musicians and songwriters like Dennis. He's still getting standing ovations for Limerick, You're a Lady after 22 years. Yes. And anyhow, I want to thank all of you tonight for being the conjurers of a wild dream that has come true.
Limerick, you're a lady. Your Shannon waters, tears of joy that flow. The beauty that surrounds you, I take it with me, love, wherever I go. While waking in the arms of distant waters, a new day finds me far away from home. Then Limerick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known.